I need a bit of practice.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! See if you can ward off this fate! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Poison on my blade. Let's go! poison on my blade. Then let's go! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Let's see if you can ward off this. Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
What are you doing here, Renaigse? Your kind are not welcome in my village.
What can you tell me about your village?
Why would I talk to a Renaig? All you need to know is that they are our friends and our companions, and like
I see.
anything else.
Ulan, the king of Vignamri, wants to establish a trade agreement and sign a peace treaty with the governor of Hikmet.
This sounds like something he would do. All he ever thinks. All of that in hope of breathing new life into his village, while insulting the memory of the deceased men and women.
Hikmet's emissary will only sign if their merchants can move freely and in peace. They want to meet you.
I am not like him. I am a Donea Exregau, a proud man, not a slug. The Renaigse cannot be trusted. They are deceitful.
The Donea Exregau I have met were fearless, and yet you are running away from a mere meeting. By refusing to negotiate, you are only showing weakness, Nothing else.
Not Freddy. The worst part, I cannot refuse this meeting without appearing fine. I will meet Ulan and his emissary. Tell them to find me at Landristel. I will be there in a few hours.
I will tell them right away. Thank you, Mordun.
Congratulations. This is some fine legate work. Convincing a man that stubborn and full of hatred could not have been easy.
Mordun is willing to meet you at Lanristel to sign a peace treaty.
You really are an accomplished negotiator and diplomat.
I knew you would succeed. Thanks to you.
Do you know where this place is, Ulan?
Of course. In our language, land, it is a sacred place. One whose...
In that case, we should go there at once.
Yes. I will follow you. Come back to see me soon. And if luck is on our side.
This Ulan is about as forthright as a backtracking donkey. I'm almost certain he's plotting something.
I suddenly feel the urge to go to Lanrestal. I hear it looks wonderful this time of year.
And if we want to see this encounter, we should leave now. Mordoon is being attacked. Let's go and rescue him.
Let's see if we can ward off this fate!
You are going to pay for your arrogance, Renaigse.
Adloredar, thank you for coming. You saved me. That accursed Ulan. I should have known he would betray us both. My men are dead, and now I am in. I will have to join another clan if I do not want my whole village to suffer the consequences of my defeat.
I'm sorry, Mordoon. I really am.
You were deceived, just like I was. Sometimes, among the stones, there can be snakes. Farewell, on Almanawi.
traitor! This meeting was meant to establish peace, and yet you have exclusively sent armed men.
Mordoon was a Denea ex-Regao. He would have never accepted an agreement with the Renaig say. He would have endlessly attacked our merchants and our allies' caravans. We had to protect ourselves if we were to make these exchanges possible. So we did.
By lying and manipulating me.
I am sorry, but I was unsure that you would agree to help us if I told you the truth. I understand your anger, but keep in mind that we are now at peace, thanks to you. You are now a Carranza Vignamri, and should you seek it, you will always have anything else.
Nothing. I must go.
My dear cousin, come closer and...
Any news of your parents?
No, my father's next. As for she's probably...
I've been to the neighboring cities, as you are.
Tell me then, was your journey...
Well, I was able to gain audience with the governors, give them your regards, and...
I would not have allowed anything bad to happen to him, Your Highness. Oh, carry on with your story, cousin. I'm impatient to know.
The Bridge Alliance believes that a remedy could possibly be found by... They are quite motivated, but their research expedition has gone missing, and since they themselves are under constant attack, they cannot spare a rescue. The Mother Cardinal, in her opinion...
A curse cast by a demon. An evil creature. If you would allow me to second the request of our Mother Cardinal, we are in dire need of your help. Our inquisitors are hardly diplomats, and... But I should let you finish, my son.
They have started their investigations in a village where strange events have been taking place, but they're unable to get to the bottom of it. The population keeps its secrets, and Thélème hopes that we might help them learn more about the cult.
This is all extremely interesting. You have lived up to my expectations, as always. That said, we find ourselves between the rock and the hard place. The bridge is already in open conflict with the island natives. Thélème and their inquisitors... We're going to have to tread on eggshells, but let's follow all the... We need to help them continue their investigations.
I don't have a lot of men, as well you know, and since I... Take Kurt and any others that seem useful. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen.
If you would allow me, Your Highness, I would be honored to...
Very well, then. You could start by indicating the...
Of course, Your Highness. I should have thought of... Allow me to mark the location on your map, my son.
Thank you.
I've been thinking about this story of the ruins, about the secret of my father. I want to discover what he is hiding.
This question also concerns you. You look too much like a native for that to be a coincidence. Since we cannot bombard my father with questions, others here must give us the answers we require. The congregation, even in the past, could not have made it to this island without help. We are pitiful sailors.
You were thinking of us. But I assure you that I know nothing of this story.
You are perhaps simply not aware, but go and find her, cousin. Try to learn the...
Very well.
Anything else?
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Come closer, good people. The cure and wine. Are your boots? Is your hat out of style? Your best milk of last year's fashion?
Your Excellency, it is an honor.
Good day, my lord.
Desardet. I'm the emissary of the congregation on Tir-Freddy.
And cousin to the governor. And I see that you're accompanied by one of our own.
Hardy winds, Admiral.
You are still angry with me for keeping you ashore, are you not? You'll one day thank me for it, but I don't suppose you've come to talk to me about affectation.
I've explored many ruins on this island, ruins that after careful scrutiny were built by the congregation. In one of them, we found a journal that made reference to your guild. This document, as are the buildings, date much further back than the arrival of the Bridge Alliance a decade ago. These discoveries raise a good many questions, questions that my cousin would like you to answer.
I understand. All the same, we are in a difficult situation. We are bound by the Pact. I could eventually overlook these engagements if you would perform a service. Commander Fernando, who holds the port of San Mateus, has problems with certain members of Teleme. The bishop that accompanies you on occasion could without a doubt tell you more.
I won't hesitate to speak to him about it.
Solve these problems, and I will reconsider the validity of the Pact. I will answer your questions. Anything else?
I need to be going. And...
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine.
Minister,
Your Excellency, it is always... How may I...
that'll be all.
Goodbye, Your...
My dear cousin!
How are relations with our allies?
Oh, they bow and scrape, and so that they can better try to convince me to... Teleme wants to convert me, and the Alliance assures me that they're a bunch of old foxes. But they take me for a young, brainless... The only thing they really want is to increase their influence on this island.
I'm going to leave now.
Look out for yourself.
locked. I don't have the key. Sir de Corsilion.
Decidez, my young student.
The mission you entrusted me with has been...
Very well. Good. You have traveled great distances. And keep doing what you're doing. Can your old professor still...
Looking forward to seeing...
Hello, Your Excellency.
My child, I'm happy that you are here.
Please do.
I've known the Mother Cardinal for quite some time. She is a formidable woman, gifted and diplomatically skilled. I fear that your cousin might be a little defenseless when dealing with her.
What do you have in mind?
Diplomacy is not only a matter of formal encounters and if we had the means to action more personal leverage, the Mother Cardinal could not manipulate your cousin.
How could we ever find anything of that sort?
Everyone has nasty little secrets, my child. It's our task to discover.
Very well. Let's go and discover what the governor would rather keep hidden from the world.
Excellent.
How would you like to go about this?
We must search her apartments in St. Matthias. They'll be guarded, of course. But if we are discreet, that shouldn't be a problem.
This is taking quite a risk. The congregation's reputation could suffer if we're caught, and my cousin's position would be weaker.
I know. But keep in mind that I know that, and if we want to be sure to pass without being noticed, we need only dress ourselves up as servants.
That would improve our chances.
What can I do for you, my child?
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care, my child. What can I do for you?
What was your role at my uncle's court? Were you already an ambassador?
No. But I was part of the embassy. Taleme was hoping to convert the congregation, and they had sent me to spread. I tried to teach you some of the basics because you had a predisposition for magic. But you were so young. You preferred to run around the halls with a wooden sword in hand, chasing your cousin.
I had a meeting with Admiral Cabral concerning what we found. She said she was bound by a pact that kept her from answering.
The Nauts are nothing more than mercenaries of the oceans.
Effectively. She told me that her men posted at Sam, and she advised me to speak to you. Does that make sense?
I believe I see what the Admiral is. A few of our zealous brothers are overcome by their faith. They look with a wary eye at all those who do not swear faith to Taleme. It is possible they have decided to target the Nauts. We will need to speak with those on Taleme lands. And, of course, seek out the Bishop Domitius.
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.